Hello, everybody. It has been literally so long. It's been so long. I've been through so much. I'm probably gonna make a whole like podcasty sit down type of episode about everything that's going on in my life. But for now, we're just gonna have like a fun, chill vlog. I'm just gonna try and catch you guys up on everything I'm reading, and maybe we'll end up doing some fall stuff. I maybe should have started this vlog on Sunday because I actually went to the fair on Sunday, but I didn't take no type of proof that I went to the fair. Like, I didn't take no pictures. Well, maybe like because my friend took pictures of me and my boyfriend, so maybe that's like kind of like some proof of life. But I went to the fair on Sunday. Yesterday was just kind of a chill day. It was my future mother-in-law's birthday, so we went out to eat last night, and today is Tuesday. So yeah, like I don't know, I just haven't been feeling like documenty. That's definitely not a word. But I haven't been feeling like documenting things like how I used to. Like I didn't fell off. Like, I'll be for real. I fell off of Instagram. I haven't even been making TikToks, and now I fell off my YouTube. Like everything, like I told you guys, like everything has just been actually insane. But you know what? That is okay. It is literally okay. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually gonna make sure the sit down podcast episode that I'm probably gonna film tomorrow morning comes out before this, so you guys can actually know what's going on in my life. Yeah, but if you're like new here and this is your first time clicking on my video, doesn't matter, this is awkward for you, but hey. But I'm literally off this whole week because I'm actually getting a new job. I'm going back to my old job, Chick-fil-A. And so I'm literally off this whole week. And yeah, so hopefully I get a lot of content filmed and a lot of reading done this week, and a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, I'm gonna try to catch you guys up on my reading. Let's see how that goes though. Before I start talking about like the fictional books that I have, this is currently like my kind of like devotional-y type book type. Yes. Yes, it's The Well-Watered Woman by Gretchen Saffels. I hope that's how you say her name. But it's basically kind of like a devotional type book, and I mean, it's October, it's fall time, so I just had to pick this one up. So far so good. I don't have a lot to say about it, but I just wanted to tell you guys that I was reading this currently. This is my Christian devotion. Okay, so I am reading way too many things at the same time. I don't really have an explanation for that, but I feel like I don't know if you guys remember. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember or not, but or if I told you guys or not that I started reading First Love Second Draft. I started reading this like weeks ago, and I'm on like chapter 35. I haven't picked this book up in like over, I feel like it's been like 2 weeks, and it's just been, I haven't DNF'd it or anything, I just haven't been reading. So at least not physically. I feel like I've been reading like on my phone, which is where my Kindle is technically. So but yeah, I'm currently still in the middle of reading this, and I'm currently very much still in the middle of reading Fearless. Like I said, I don't even know if you guys have seen a video of me even starting reading this, or I don't even know where anything is going on. This could all be cut out of the video, and I don't even know, but just in case, yeah, I am actually not far in this book at all. I'm on chapter 7. I feel like if I really lock in on reading this book, like I could really finish this week for sure, if I actually made a plan to stick to reading this book, which I'm doing right now. I'm showing you guys the 4 books I'm reading. I literally am. And then the book I think I've got the furthest in is Beyond Ivy. Why is everything just like not, it looks like so white, like not white, but like feel like bright. Maybe it's because it's like blending in with my wallpaper, but it's Beyond Ivy Walls by Rachel Foreman. I'm actually loving this book. I love this book so much. And I actually read this. This is the most recent book I've read. I read this, was it like 2 days ago? I want to say I read this book 2 days ago. But this book is actually going really well. I could definitely see myself reading this book like 4.5 stars. I'm really loving this book. And this is definitely the book that I want to finish today. Like, today, y'all. Today. So, yes. And then, technically I'm not reading this book, but there's 2 books I want to read since this is going to be considered like a fall reading vlog or whatever this is. I don't know. I kind of want to read either the Next Chapter Bookshop or Fallen Like Leaves because of obvious reasons. Depending on how good this week goes, I could end up reading them both. But I know this one, there's like a love triangle in this one, and it seems kind of like, I mean, it's not that big. So I feel like, and I'm just really interested in this book. Like, I really like the concept. I think like her aunt, yeah, her aunt passed away and she got her bookshop, and now I know there's a love triangle trope in here. So, and I've actually quite been liking the love triangle trope. I'm not gonna lie, because people have been I've been reading ones that are actually done really well. But I feel like I'm so shiny right now. Anyway, and I actually don't remember what this is about, but I know it looks like fall. So yes, and Lynn Pater, one of my favorite authors ever, says it's all swoon and fall vibes. So yeah, and it seems like a very cute, simple read. So yeah, those are basically all the videos I would like to start / finish in this video, in this vlog, and that's what I've been reading. I've read a few books on my Kindle, but I'll just say that for like my official wrap up, like when I do an official like October reading wrap up. There's not even any point of doing a September wrap up because I literally barely read anything. Like, I didn't finish anything. Like, I started reading books, but I did not like finish any book in September. I'm pretty sure I did not finish not one book in September. But yeah, things are looking up for October. Dare I say my October TBR? I don't like saying that. I don't like putting a label on it like that though. But I guess you'll find out. But this is, there we go. This is what we're doing right now. So the plan for today is I actually want to go to a coffee shop and read, and we'll just see where the day takes us or where the week takes us, however long you guys are going to be with me. And yeah, it is the next day. Not gonna lie, yesterday I did not end up reading. Don't start. I did not end up reading, but last night and this morning I did end up reading, and I actually ended up finishing reading Beyond the Walls. It actually ended up being a 5-star read for me, but I'm actually not going to review that book in this video. I actually have another video that I'm filming about popular Christian fiction books, and I've been filming that video for way too long. And that's one of the books that is a part of that video. So actually, if you want to hear more about that book and my review on that book, it's going to be in that video whenever that video is finished. So basically the goal for today is to get as far through Fearless as I can. And you know what? Maybe that's 30 pages. Maybe that's 50 pages, maybe that's 100 pages, maybe that's 200. But the point is, I'm going to be trying to get through as much of this as I can, because I'm sick of it being on my shelf, and I'm sick of being taunted by how thick it is. And I'm not scared. I'm literally not scared, you know. But if I do get a little tired from it, I'm just gonna start reading this book, because I know for a fact that I will literally devour this book, because I can just tell it's like cute rom-commy. And yeah, but for now I am hungry and I'm gonna go actually get some cookout. That is what I'm craving, so that's what I'm gonna go get. and we're just gonna read and see how far we get, and I will update you guys when I have something to update you on. Don't mind me, I just have on overalls. I'm actually going to a worship concert later, and yeah, I just didn't want you guys to think it was weird. Maybe I should just take it off. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna take it off. But hello guys, it's a new day. Last time I talked to you guys, I think yesterday I was in the car at Target, and I just got cookout reading Fallen Like Leaves. And spoiler alert, this is the first, I feel like this is the first book I finished in this video, right? This is the first book I finished in this video. I actually enjoyed this book so much more than I thought I was going to enjoy this book. I gave it 4.5 stars. It was like autumn to its like peak. Like it's literally perfect for fall, and I can only imagine what a town like Bramble Falls actually looks like. And honestly, like if she continues the series, I'll be here, because I think the setting is actually beautiful, and just the festival, and I love me a good small town. I love me a story with a small town. So in this book, like, we follow Ellis, who's a senior in high school, and I actually can't talk about that, because that was actually a shocker in the beginning, because it wasn't on the back of the book, so I'm actually not going to say that detail. But basically, she ends up in Bramble Falls. And wait, is it on the back? Oh, it does say on the back. I was like, I don't remember. I think I went into it, like I read the back of the book when I first got it, but then like I didn't read it again after I started reading it, so that's why I was like, oh. So maybe I just won't say anything, and you guys can go into it a little bit blindly. Ellis was a hard female main character for me. She was very hard, but I kept telling myself she's just a girl. She's 17 in high school, showing her lots of grace, as the people in this town did. I love this town. Actually, I would like to say that the mom in this book, let me go remember her name. Let me see if I can remember it. Just don't know what her mom's name was. If I find it when I'm editing, then I'll put it on the screen. Sorry, my little brother is laughing like a maniac in the background. But basically, the mom in this book, she was my favorite character. I love her mom, that's all I'm gonna say. And I just really think this story has so much more depth than just the cute cover. Because I feel like you see cute cover like this and you're just like thinking, oh, this is just a cute little rom-com. It's just a cute little rom-com. But it's actually a lot more than that, I think. And I think that it's a lot of good realities, or like, she talked about reality a lot, and just like making decisions. And I just really don't want to spoil things. That's why I'm like really like trying to shut up and get to you guys. Just read it. It's cute. It's a cute, fun read, and you get to learn something in the process. And I actually really enjoyed her writing, and I enjoyed the setting, like I said, and I gave it 4.5 stars. That's That's all I have to say, really. This is the first book I'm finishing in this video. When it comes to Fearless, I've decided I'm just not in the mood to read Fearless right now. Oh, it's right here. I just decided I'm just not in the mood to read it right now. I'm just not. Because I usually devour like Lauren Roberts books. But ever since I read Powerless, it's just been a struggle. Like I struggled, if you watch my other vlogs, I struggled reading Reckless. It took me forever to finish it. And now it's taking me forever to read Fearless too. I don't know if I'm just like, I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm gonna finish it, but like maybe in another video or maybe off camera, and it'll be in like a wrap up. I don't know. But right now in this video right here, I'm not gonna waste time trying to read it when I have so many books I need to read. Like my TBR, this is my TBR by the way. Sorry about the flash of girl products. But yeah, I'm just not gonna waste my time like trying to read it when I'm just simply not in the mood. So what we're gonna move on to is is the next chapter bookshop. I'm actually gonna take this with me. Like I said, I'm going to a worship concert. It's 2 hours away. I'm going with my friend Jasmine. So I'm gonna plan to read this in the car and start it right now and read it maybe in the car. She's driving. I'm always a passenger princess. I try to be the passenger princess as much as I can because I simply hate driving. But yeah, so I'm reading this, and then I also told you guys that I started reading The Wrong Kind of Falling. I'm still like 10% on that book. I haven't picked it back up yet, but I could also possibly pick up that book in the car. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And sorry I haven't been kind of like talking to you guys in the middle of me reading the books, because like simply like these type of books, I simply just devour them. Like there's nothing really to say. Like I'm reading it so fast, like I literally don't have anything to say. I'm just trying to, especially that book. I was like I ate that book up. I ate that book up. And maybe I'll try and stop and say something about this book, or maybe The Wrong Kind of Falling. So this isn't just me reading a book and then talking about it, reading but then talking about it. Even though there's simply nothing wrong with that either. I don't know. Do you guys think there's anything wrong with that? So yeah, that's my day for today, and I will continue to update you guys throughout the day. And yeah. Alright guys, so I feel like I haven't talked to you guys since I didn't talk to you guys after the concert, but honestly there was no point because I only started reading this book literally today, and look, I literally am devouring this. I just love how I'm like reading faster. Like that has been quite an amazing, yes. But I can just talk to you guys about this book. First of all, this book is really good. I really like all the bookish things in here, and I actually really like the FMC right now. And this book does have love triangle, and I really don't like one of the guys, and I feel like he's getting most of like the, I don't want to say not like screen time, but like page time. Like I just really don't like him, and like before I finish it, I just wanted to give my thoughts on the book before it ends. And it's just like, I want her to end up with the other guy, and if she doesn't choose that guy, then I'm honestly gonna be really upset. And this book is gonna go from like a 4-star-ish to like a 2.5 stars. If she picks him, because if she picks him, that's literally like messing up the whole point of the story, I feel like. So, but yes, this book is a really nice read. And something else I wanted to talk about that they actually talk about in this book is just having books speak to you. And I feel like in a world like where it's like we all get our book recommendations from social media and from our favorite book tubers or book talkers, book influencers, wherever you get it from, it's just so wonderful to just have a book speak to you, and then you get the book and then you read it and you love it. And this is actually a book that I did not get, like nobody recommended this book to me. I actually like saw this book on Amazon. I was just strolling on Amazon and I saw it and I read the back of it and I was like, oh, this sounds really cute. It's just one of those things, like technically I got it off of social media, but I like found it myself. I feel like a lot of the books that I read, I'm getting it off like from someone who's like recommending me books. But it's just so wonderful to just find a book and read it and realize, oh my gosh, this is such a good book. It's such like a different feeling because I don't know how to describe it. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, not everything, sometimes we just need to walk in a bookstore and just let the book find us that we need to read. Like, that sounds so fun, instead of actually going in a bookstore and like, oh, let me go on TikTok and see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because back in the day they didn't have that. And you know, sometimes, you know, I'm not saying like I said, I literally do the same thing, but I'm saying like this is literally a perfect example of finding a good book without somebody recommending it to you. Yeah, especially once you know what you like at a certain point. Like, there's nothing wrong with like getting into a genre and then going and see like, oh, this for begin, like historical fiction for beginners, romance, clean romance books for beginners, Christian fiction for beginners, like stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying sometimes it's literally okay to just walk in a bookstore and just find the book. And honestly, like her aunt who passed away unfortunately sounds like such an amazing human being. Oh my gosh. And she kind of wants me, like, I kind of want a bookstore after reading this book. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But that's a story for a different day. But I just wanted to tell you guys how I was feeling about this book before I finished it. Some kind of drink. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize in advance for my voice because I literally just woke up. Well, not just woke up, but I just woke up. If that makes any sense. Anyway, I was about to head to church and I wanted to film this video before I went to church. So that's why I said it's early and I'm tired, and excuse my voice. I probably should put my mic on, but again, I don't feel like it. So last night I finished reading the next chapter of Bookshop. I'm actually quite contemplating on whether to give this book 3.5 stars or 4 stars. Simply because there was a lot of things I loved about the book, but there was a lot of things that were very confusing, I would say. I guess the writing part, like, and I guess the synopsis on the back really portrayed this to be like it was like gonna be some big love triangle, but it really kind of wasn't. It was more about her choosing who she wants to be, which I love, but I just hate synopsis that are like kind of misleading in a way, and you're trying to get me to pick up the book because it's gonna be a love triangle, but I just feel like the love triangle wasn't really a big aspect in the book. This book was more about the bookshop, her aunt figuring out who she is, what she wants to do with the bookshop. Like, it was more about that, and everything else was just kind of like really a side thing. And as far as the quote unquote love triangle goes, like I told you guys when I was filming it, and I was trying to like, I was telling you guys that, oh, if she doesn't pick so-and-so, this book is gonna be pointless. And it kind of felt like that. It kind of felt like the whole time she was with this one guy, but I could see automatically why she wasn't gonna pick this guy from the absolute beginning, and why she was gonna pick the other guy. And it just felt just kind of like dragged out, and like I already know what's gonna happen because it's so obvious that this is not gonna be. And I feel like he got so much time with her than the other guy did, and it just felt like at the end, it was very cute at the end, it was, but it's just like, I would not put love triangle as kind of like a seller for this book, because it's kind of like a in the back of my mind thing, because yeah, it just really wasn't that big of a deal in the book, if that makes sense. But I love the setting, I love the fall cozy, all of it. And I, as someone who possibly wants a bookshop one day, I feel like I learned a lot, and there were so many quotes in here that I quoted. That's why I tabbed it up a little bit, if you guys can see that, which is why I'm kind of like pushing it towards 4 stars, just simply because of that. But at the same time, the book was overall meh. And for the first time, I was actually noticing that there were like some grammar issues, which I'm not like gonna like, what's it, like condemn her for. I'm just like wanted to like say that for you guys. Would I recommend this book? It depends on like what you want, basically. If you want a cute cozy book, a cute cozy book about a bookshop, and you know, about life choices and all that, saying, like, I would recommend this book. But I just feel like as far as romance go, if you're in the room for like a really good like romance, this is just like I said, it was really like it was really just about her. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, it was really just about her and the choices she needs to make, and this magical bookshop and her aunt and all the things. So yeah. So yeah, there's that. I think I'm gonna stick to 3.5 after talking so much, and we're gonna give 3.5 stars. And honestly, I'm quite tired. I don't know when I'm gonna see you guys again. Probably maybe after church. I don't know, but yeah.